Good morning. Today is going to be an easy day. I'm going to go like 10 miles down the road to Bear's Den Hostel. And I'll be staying there. So even though I did 23 yesterday, it all evens out, you know. I'm just going to chill. I tried to sleep in for as much as I could, but it's still it's 7:43 right now, and I've been hiking for a minute. Yeah, they got internet and stuff, so maybe I have enough to post a video. 1 mile from the hostel is Pine Grove Road, and down that road, 1/4 of a mile, is a bar/restaurant that makes pretty good burgers. So I know I'm going to get there early, so I can just bypass the hostel, go down to the bar/restaurant if it's open, because I may get there too early, get a meal, and then backtrack back to the hostel. I'll keep you posted out here.
Getting hotter now. I think we're going to take all our breaks by stream so we can stay in the
That is so cool. All right, man. Thank you. Looks like Jurassic Park out here. That's Checkpoint Alpha. I'm like 3.5 miles away from Bear's Den. I'm not going down to the shelter out here. Apparently it's 1,000 miles.
Are you going all the way?
That might be poisonous. And it's right in the middle of the trail. Drives you crazy, right? 10 miles to Bear's Den. And I gotta tell you, I feel like it feels like 20. They call this part of the trail the roller coaster, or what I've gone through and what lies ahead. And I gotta tell you, it is aptly named. It seemed like I spent the whole day climbing and running down. Climbing and running down. I am soaking wet right now. So, I have no problem saying I am done for the day. Let's go check out Bear's Den out here. By the way, I got 11:54 on my watch out here. As you can see, the grounds are well manicured. The way to Bear's Den is marked by blue blazes as you continue down the trail. This always reminds me, I get the feeling of a monastery when I'm here. Hallowed ground, or what used to be a keep or a castle. Because look at it. It has all the hallmark. We're passing through the pillars. Stone pillars. Over here, you get the feeling of an Amish community. I'm surprised there's no free-range chickens running around. I know I would definitely be doing that. Here we have the keep. And this is how it's always been. This is why I haven't stayed. It's a ghost town. The book is telling you it's a hostel, but you don't see anybody. You feel like you're trespassing. So you just poke your head in and then you leave. As you can see, there's no one here to greet you. The door is probably locked. You're just walking around aimlessly. That's marked private, so you can't go there. You have nothing that says welcome hikers. Nothing. So you're walking around aimlessly. Let me see if I can find somebody out here. Believe it or not, it took 3 people to figure out the code to go to this door that's in Roman numerals. I tell you what, it was something like out of Lara Croft Tomb Raider. Anyway, we figured it out. I'm inside. There's no one else here, so I got the place to myself. This is the inside of the hostel. It is clean. I'm gonna take a shower and stuff. I'm gonna make the bed up. I probably don't have to sleep in my sleeping bag. You got the refrigerator stocked. Have a microwave and stuff. The door to the hostel itself does not open until 5. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna get cleaned up. I don't know if they have internet or not. I'm sure they do. You just have to, I don't know. One thing at a time. I'm gonna get cleaned up, do some video editing, and then if they do have internet here and I can figure that out, I'll post some videos out here. 2 things. First one is I was about to leave, and what made me mad was I heard people walking around inside the castle. So I'm knocking on doors, I'm screaming through windows, and they're ignoring me. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm just like, hey, I'm a hiker. How do you get into the hostel? Are you guys open? They straight ignored me, so that made me mad. So then I go to this, so now I'm trying to figure out the door, and it's like they're looking out the window, watching 3 people trying to figure this out. It's like, come on, dude. Do you want business or not? That's the kind of stuff that I'm sorry, it pisses me off. The code is 253, okay? So when you get to this door, it's Roman numerals. Just put in 253 and turn the thing clockwise. Out here. Hey, what's up? It's 10 till 3. I'm just chilling. There's like, I don't know, 4 people in here right now. I can't tell the difference between the through hikers and the sections, to be honest with you. I'm coming out here to tell you that I don't know if you realized it or not, but only 6 miles of the trail is in West Virginia. I don't even see why they put the state down there, but so basically I'm going to be in and out of West Virginia inside of 6 miles tomorrow. Not 6 miles from here, but I'm just saying, once you hit Harpers Ferry, West Virginia, and take a couple more steps out, you're going to be out of West Virginia and inside Maryland. So you're only going to see that prompt once as far as West Virginia goes. Tomorrow I'm going to do like maybe 18 or 20. But here's the funny part. Tomorrow I'm going to start in Virginia and end in Maryland. So I'm just going to play it by ear, and I'll keep you posted out here. Morning. Today I have a choice. It's really not a choice, but I'll explain. I can do 11 miles, or I can do 24 miles into Harpers Ferry. Here's the deal. Harpers Ferry is what we call the ceremonial halfway point. So when you get there are things you have to do. For example, there's an office. You don't have to, but there's an office where you go and you sign in to the halfway point to get your number. What do I mean? When I went to Amicalola Falls, which is why I always start at Amicalola, you go in and you sign into the book. and it tells you what number you signed in at. I think I signed in at 360, 350. It's on the first video or the second one. So when you go down to the Harper's Ferry office, conservatory office, whatever, you sign in again at the halfway point and see what number you are. And you know, so and that's like it's like a way to see how far you're going, your progression, or how many people are ahead of you. And not everybody signs in, either one of them, but it's just something that I do. If I had to guess, I'd probably say I'm with all the people that they're talking about, I may be number 181, but it wouldn't surprise me if I was 117. But at any rate, if I'm doing 24 miles in this terrain, I probably wouldn't even get there until 6 o'clock. And by that time, everything is closed and I'll be exhausted. So I can err on the side of caution. I mean, I did, you know, a lot of big miles back in the Shenandoah. So I'm going to do 11 miles today, call it a day, take a nap, do whatever. And then the following the following day tomorrow, then go in, and then I can hit Harper's Ferry at a decent time, and I can go through everything and I can show you stuff, you know. And it's the funny thing about West Virginia is, like I said, I'll wake up in Virginia, but I'll sleep in Maryland, and I'll only cover like 13 miles. The next shelter between David Lesser, which is where I'm going, and I'm going to David Lesser, and then the following morning I'm going to the next shelter, which is 15 miles away. One's in Virginia, one's in Maryland. You're just going to cross through. It's like West Virginia is going to be a blip on the screen. So that's the plan today. They say it's going to be 90 something, which is why it's 7 o'clock and I'm heading out. I want to be at this shelter quick because I'm not trying to boil. But don't get me wrong, I prefer the heat to anything else. But you still got to be safe because you're still losing water out here. I just realized I didn't say any commentary on the Hostel experience. It's alright. I mean, you know, it's alright. What I was going to say. The good thing about it is, if you remember the code 253, if you get here first and you put in that code, you got the whole hostel to yourself. Nobody's going to mess with you. You're not going to see, like I said, this place is a ghost town. You're not going to see the caretaker until 5 o'clock, and that's when he comes and unlocks the door. So if you just want to chill, have a nap, you know, just do something that you want to do, have some time to yourself, you come here early enough and you pop in the numbers here, and let me show you this. You might want to brush up on your Roman numerals because the numbers are Roman numerals. It's like the Da Vinci Code. These people put all this stuff in here to just make it so hard. It didn't make no sense, but out here. I guess this is the official 1,000. The one I showed you before, somebody made. Say goodbye to Virginia. We're in West Virginia, the whole 6 miles. looks like a sea of soft green. Tranquil and tame. Can't even see the floor. Makes you want to go roll around in it. Looks like a natural cave. This is the Blackburn Center.
It is.
It's kind of like a, it's kind of like another hostel / shelter, and it's actually they run on donations. So if you didn't want to stay at Bear's Den, you can hike down. You can hike down another 8 or 10 miles. I wasn't really paying attention. You can go down to there and they will feed you. They have a separate bunkhouse, like a cabin. They'll give you a soda, dessert, and like I said, it's a donation thing. It's not too bad. I would show it to you, but it's a good way. It's a good blue base trail going all the way down, and I really don't want to do that. So I'm gonna keep on trekking out here.
Morning. What's going on?
How you doing?
Good morning.
Did you guys stay at the Blackburn Trail Center?
No, sir. We're just stopping to renew ourselves with some water and get underway again.
You going north or south?
North.
According to those gentlemen, I'm exactly 12 miles away from Harper's Ferry, and it's 10:45. Whew. Out here. 0.4 miles from the Blackburn Center, there's a view that shoots right out here. It's just enough room to set up a tent, and it's beautiful. I've actually slept here several years ago. So if you go into Blackburn and eat, before you go in a cabin or whatever, I would tell you walk 0.4 miles up, see this sign right here that says view, and set your tent up right there. It's gonna look real nice. Real nice. You know, I gotta tell you, it's gonna take a lot of willpower for me to stop hiking, because this shelter should be right up here, and it's 11 o'clock. I mean, if I kept going, the only thing would mean is that I would have to hang out in town tomorrow until everything opens. You know, I'm not gonna break my neck to try to get there by 4 o'clock, because we're still talking 20 something miles, but at the same time, I can get as close as I can, and then when I wake up in the morning, either sleep in or drag my feet to wait for all the buildings to open up. Either way, it's gonna work out because I'll still get rest. But there was a guy that I met at the last hostel, and the last time he saw me was the Smokies, and he's like, "My God, you lost a lot of weight." And that's not what I want to hear. And so I'm trying to think, how can I temper this? I mean, I can't do 20 miles every single day. So now I'm kind of self-conscious. But I gotta tell you, I've been eating a lot since he said that. And it's not like I'm on a diet. It's just you can only eat so much so many times. But anyway, I don't know. We will play it by ear. I could stop and I may keep going. I don't know. Out here.